Hello everyone, today I'm going to introduce how to use the Google Colab. It is a cloud-based Jupyter notebook, so it is really easy to use. You don't need to really install the Jupyter notebook locally, and the reason I like to use that is because I don't have my own laptop, so I'm just using the public laptop, so it's really easy to use. Just go to colab.research.google.com. Another reason I like it is that you can have really strong performance, really strong CPU and GPU on there. Last summer I was doing some project about machine learning. I have to use that because the local computer just cannot handle that much. And if you know Python and even if you know Jupyter Notebook, it will be really similar. It's just like a cloud-based Jupyter Notebook. And since it's cloud-based, you can also like a Google Doc. You can share with other people. You can give them the permission to edit or just comment. So here I'm just going to do a really quick thing, maybe just a hello world. And then I'm going to do something else. So if you use if you want to use a Linux command here instead of like a Python script, you do it like that. You can like pip3 install numpy. I'm pretty sure the Google Colab also have everything, like every commonly used scientific library installed. So that's another good thing. And it's just like a Jupyter notebook. The reason I like Jupyter notebook instead of just a whole Python script is that for a Jupyter notebook, you can run cell by cell, and if one cell crashed or one cell has a bug in there, you don't need to go back to code, change that thing, and rerun everything. Especially when I was doing machine learning, I have a lot of data pre-processing, and I cannot really store those data into local disk, so you have to stay in the RAM. And if the machine learning part, the code crashed, I have to rerun all the data processing. I need to fix it and then rerun whole data processing and then to see if it works. So it wastes a lot of time. But if I use this, it will be really easy. And it's also much easier to debug because you can know where exactly you need to fix the code and you can just run that code and try the best way to fix it. And here you can even select to use GPU. You go to Edit, notebook settings, and you can see if you want to use GPU or TPU. If you're using a free plan, you might not get really good GPU. So, and after using, you better to turn it off. It's free to use, but the more you use, the less priority you have. So when you don't use that, better to turn it off. Here I'm going to try to find a notebook I used before. This is for one of my hackathon project. It's called anti-pineapple pizza. So basically, it's a machine learning model that will detect if that's pineapple pizza. So here at first cell, I put it all as inputting the project. I inputting all the libraries, sorry. And then I'm moving this token to the token where it should be. So I can upload file. I drag and drop upload file here, but I don't have that token anymore, so I'm not going to do that. See, with this format, you can run the Linux command, and I can unzip that. And then here is my neural network. There's a few convolutional network and a few dense network. That's not the important part here, but I'm just introducing that. And here is your code, and here is your cell output. Another thing, it is called notebook. That means you can have something other than code here. You can have a markdown text here. Maybe you want to add some explanation. You can use comment to add explanation, but with markdown, you have more format. You can even have an image here. So if I'm taking a screenshot here, just this screenshot here, and then it will be a base 64. One thing to keep in mind is that the Colab does not save your data. So every time you turn off an environment, all your data will be gone. However, you can connect to your Google Drive. And when you connect to your Google Drive, it's just like a folder there. So you can just use GitHub command to copy this file from the Google Drive to your virtual machine to this environment. And also, I find out if you want to upload a really large file, just upload it here will be really slow. But if you upload that to your Google Drive and then use the command to copy here, it will be much faster. I'm not going to actually download this dataset, it's like a huge dataset. But you can just have script here. It's really handy to just see for a neural network. Sometimes you need to tweak, you need to change the hyperparameter. So it's like these things you need to change it a lot of times, so sometimes you get the best result. And it is better like you just in a cell, right? Just rerun it. You don't need to run the whole code. You just rerun this cell over and over and change it, run it, test it, and then change it again. So this is just really a quick tutorial about how to use Google Colab. Thank you for watching.